What is he talking about? What? I literally don't know what possessed this person to start attacking me. It's people like this that make me crazy. Take one, talking about whatever. So I'm feeling really, really drained. This video is going to be an experiment on how I come across on camera when I have no intention of editing or posting. I have no idea what the title's going to be. I have no idea where I'm going to go. I'm just going to kind of let myself go and just talk about whatever I want to talk about. Maybe I might title it How to Talk to a Camera. Who knows? I don't know what it is about my mind, but for some reason I get so much in my head when it comes to filming in front of a camera. We all have different personalities when we speak to different people. We have our flirty persona, we have persona that we have when we go to work, we have personas when we're talking about something serious, and recently I feel like I was under a bit of an attack when it comes to my personality. Obviously, since I've started doing YouTube, people all have a fucking opinion about everything that I do. If you know me in real life, you'll know that I get really, really obsessive about the way that I look. Obviously, I've always wanted to be in the entertainment industry, and I feel like when you're female and you start to play on this whole thing of being attractive, you start to feel like you're boxing yourself in. You become that preoccupied with the way that you look that nothing else seems to matter. Take Kylie Jenner, for example. Kylie Jenner used to have a really big personality, and then she had this glow up, and then suddenly she became almost like a blow up doll with no personality. I really, really, really don't care if people want to come at me in the comments and be like, no, Kylie's amazing. I really, really don't care. There's another YouTuber, Shalon Lester. She was talking about this and I thought, yeah, that's an observation. So anyway, I know that I'm not an expert when it comes to talking to a camera, but I like to believe that I started to make a lot of progress. If you look at my previous videos compared to the videos now, you'll see that in each video, I'm starting to come out of my shell more. But recently, I had a conversation with someone that I've started talking to, and he said to me that my personality doesn't come out at all in my videos, and that the person that he sees is not the person that he sees on YouTube. Not gonna lie, it's really, really, really bothered me. All of my friends have given me feedback this whole time that I've been doing YouTube, and they've all been saying about how my personality's coming out every single video. They've all been like gassing me up and stuff, and these are people that have known me for years, but then one person that started to get to know me for a matter of months says that he doesn't recognise the person that he sees on YouTube. And one thing about me as well is that when someone gives me criticism, I always take it in and I always analyse myself based on that criticism. Now, that's better than being a person that's like, oh no, I know everything, because those type of people don't grow. But when you are the flip side of that, like I am, where you listen to criticism and you listen to everybody's opinion and you can see the truth in each individual opinion, you start to get really, really bamboozled in your mind, and you're like, what is constructive criticism and what is sabotage? For example, I wasn't sure whether it was a good idea to talk about this on camera and to post it on YouTube, but I recently had a message from a follower that has been following me for a really long time. So far, he's been really, really supportive, but let me just read to you how this conversation went. Okay, so this guy sent me a message and he said, let me know if you want some feedback on your YouTube, ... Now, because he's been a follower for a while, I thought to myself, okay, like, I'll listen to his opinion. So I responded and I was like, yeah, sure, what feedback have you got? And he goes, biggest thing that confused me was the aim and your target audience. At this point, I kind of knew that the conversation wasn't going to be the best of conversations. So I put, target audience, everyone. Aim, fame. And I just tried to brush it off because I was literally like, I can literally see what this conversation is going to turn into. It's going to be a lecture about a niche. So he responded and he was like, can't be everyone, but I ask, because I went on your channel and it's mostly a girl thing, nails, makeup, etc. Okay, right. Go on my channel, have a look, and tell me, please tell me, where there is a makeup tutorial. Actually, no, don't click off this video because it ruins my watch time. I can tell you now, I don't have a makeup tutorial on there. So the amount that he's paid attention to my channel is minimal. And then he goes, and the main thing you see is your backside, which is probably attracting the wrong people and the wrong comments. And I was like, what do you mean? On my Insta? And he goes, nah, YouTube. And I was like, I'm sitting down in all my videos. What is he talking about? What? And I put this and I was like, confused. And he took a print screen. I'll put it here. And he goes, this is how it looked when I searched for you. Anyone that knows me knows that that's just my album artwork for Only, which is a track that I released in 2019. At this point, I was just like, oh my God, I just don't want to hear this, like literally. And I put, well, most of Nicki Minaj's fans are female, so I guess there can be anomalies. If you think about it, right, how many artists and influencers are there out there now that are female, like Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea, Cardi B? Part of their branding is their butt, but their following is predominantly female. Like, literally, why me? Why? And it carries on, right? So he's like, I just think girls looking for makeup tips, etc. probably don't want to see that. Does that make sense? And then he goes, if you'd replied sooner, I had more stuff I was going to say. Oh, I get it. I know what the problem is. I didn't respond to you. That's what the problem is. I am not being funny, but how many of you girls out there have experienced this where a guy will want your attention and they'll keep pestering you, and then if you don't give it, then he starts chipping away at you? I feel like the amount of stuff that I do with my production and my ambition intimidates men, to be quite honest. And I'm just going to say this as well, right? Hold on, my bra strap's showing, it's really bothering me. I didn't want to make a video about this. I didn't want to give him the clout. But, you know, if you can make content out of it and you guys can get entertained, then anyway. And I just said to him, nah, I'm defo not trying to be I'm defo not trying to be a beauty influencer though. I know what you're saying, but I'm still finding what kind of content I like doing. This is the way that I look at it. I just wanted to start doing YouTube. I wanted to see where it took me. And when you're in the beginning stages, you just want to experiment. You just want to find what you like doing. I have this real issue about the whole subject of niches on YouTube, because people who stay in a niche, predominantly the reason why people click on their content is to get information. But if you look at successful YouTubers like Shane Dawson, let's not go there. He was really popular at one point. And just any successful YouTuber, you know that people follow them because of their personality. I'm not looking to point my content at a specific type of person. I'm looking to just be free. So anyway, he carries on and he's like, trying to think what else without watching the vids again. bin/hide the music thing though. Excuse me? So I spent 6 years grafting and putting my heart and soul into my music, and this guy has literally just turned around to me and he's been like, hide it. It's something to be ashamed of. It doesn't look good for your brand. Fuck you. He carries on and he's like, I'm pulling memory here, but I remember you being centre of camera for talking, and there was big blocks of talking with not many cutaways. What? Don't even remember reading that part. So I put, excuse me, bin/hide the fact that I do music. And he goes, I just think that image distracts from what you're trying to do. Does that make sense? And I just put, listen, with all due respect, you don't know what I'm trying to do. I'll pass on any more of your advice, thanks. And then he was like, FYI, just trying to be as open and honest as I can with this. Do you know why you are trying to do? Do you know what you're trying to do? He goes, I'm not saying give up on music. I'm saying bin the link between your channels or hide it for now. It's people like this that make me crazy. If you happen to be in a similar situation to me, if you're trying to chase your dream and you're just starting out, don't listen to people like this. Don't. They are trying to screw you over. I literally don't know what possessed this person to start attacking me. The only logical explanation I have for this is that when you're making moves and when people start to see that you are on the way to success, they get jealous. Now, I'm not saying that my subscriber base is like popping or anything yet, but I believe in myself. I'm proactive. I'm doing something good for myself. I'm doing what I love. And this guy doesn't seem to be doing anything. So finishing off that story, I blocked him. And before anyone says, oh, why are you feeding into the negativity, blah, 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 blah. This video wasn't planned. I just kind of thought to myself, I'm gonna try a little experiment. I'm gonna try and film something where I have no intention of posting it. But if this video is any good, I will be posting it. If you like this type of video where I'm just kind of all over the place, drop it a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know. And just be careful what kind of advice people try and give you and what you let sink into your brain, because sometimes they have not got good intentions for you. So yeah, love you, bye.